Often in any new thing, for me, it's creating these kind of videos where I'm just talking to myself, basically, just reminding myself of my own values, and hopefully people find their own value in that. But in starting any new thing, it is important to just take the first step and then take the next step. There's a rather vulgar saying that goes, "How do you eat an elephant?" And one bite at a time is is the answer. And it's not my favorite. There's a better one actually, for those animal lovers. It's the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, or a variation of that. And basically, you sometimes that if you're running a mile, lap 3 is tough, lap 4 is tough, the beginning, right? So at the end of lap 2, you're thinking about how much further you have to go, when sometimes you just got to put your head down and you look at your feet and just keep going. Like, it doesn't matter if the path isn't there. What matters is that you're still moving forward. I've found this in my own life countless times, especially when there's no ultimate goal in mind, right? Like, if your goal is simply, if you enjoy what you're doing, it's a lot easier, is what I'm trying to say. I found that in martial arts, where I didn't, you know, I'll preface this. I've been doing martial arts my whole life. I never cared about becoming a black belt. But I just cared about doing the best I could, right? I was very competitive in most of my martial arts journey, and it led me to a point where I got skilled in what I was doing, and as a byproduct of just my dedication and putting one step in front of the other, I achieved the rank that most people start out with trying to get, right? My point of saying that is, if you're starting out in a career field to make money, that's an okay goal, but you got to love what you're doing. And it makes those steps a lot easier. So this video is 2 parts. It's sometimes you just got to keep taking those steps during the hard times. Look down at your feet on lap 3 out of a mile, and just keep moving, right? It doesn't have to make sense, but at the end, it will. You'll get what you're trying to go for. It's just momentum brings results. So keep that momentum no matter what. If it's spiritual practice, if it's trying to spiritual attainment, like you're trying to find that deeper meaning of life and what is all this about, it can only be found inward, and that comes from just momentum. You got to build that momentum of daily practice. You never miss a day because of laziness or indifference. And that goes for anything you're trying to really achieve. You can do easy things and achieve those with laziness and indifference, but the things that are lasting and worthwhile, finding and pursuing your passion, not every day is going to be the last stretch at the last lap or getting first in that race. Some days are going to be, you just show up and you do it. You might just have to go through the motions, but you're keeping that momentum. And you can connect the dots looking back, and it will all make sense. But sometimes, or never, can you look forward and just plan step by step what's going to happen to your success. If that was possible, everybody would achieve everything they ever wanted. Or those are my thoughts on that. And what I've found in a few areas, not saying I've achieved everything I want to achieve. Everybody's on their own path as far as that, right? But when it comes to goals and goal setting and getting what you desire, following your passion, it's important just to show up sometimes when you don't feel like being there. Motivation isn't lasting. It's dedication and discipline that will keep you going. Those are sustainable. And not every day is great. You just got to go through the motions and keep showing up for yourself. Love you guys. See you next video.